Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have leveled some serious allegations about the royal family in their Netflix documentary series, including about bullying, racism and gaslighting. But the royal household has not retaliated so far, and it is very unlikely that will do so in public, an expert has said. This is the view of the Daily Express's royal correspondent Richard Palmer, who was speaking with Pandora Forsyth on our Royal Roundup earlier today, discussing the impact of the final 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan, which were released on the streaming service yesterday. He said, "The attitude of the paper was that the palace was taking the right stance in deciding that they didn't want to get down and dirty with the Sussexes. I think it's fair to say that senior people at the palace felt that the Sussexes had shot their bolt yesterday. They had overstepped the mark, and that even people that had previously been sympathetic to a point towards them had lost patience with their arguments." He added, "They felt that they didn't need to make a response." Mr. Palmer wrote a story a couple of weeks saying that William was ready to speak out and said he was surprised he did not want to respond to some of the allegations. But he thought that the palace probably thought there was not enough in the programs to make it worth talking publicly about them. He added, "There's a lot of stuff that's filled a lot of news pages this morning, but, at the end of the day, their problem as a couple is that I think people are becoming tired of them whinging on about the same old things." He added, "And certainly, the royal household, the palace, seems to have taken the view that there wasn't enough in those final few episodes to warrant a public response. I think that there were some serious allegations leveled, and, I should have mentioned, the most serious one was, in 2 parts, Prince Harry alleging that the royal family planted stories or the royal household planted stories to discredit the Sussexes to make the others look better. In particular, he talked about institutional gaslighting when the documentary was referring to the allegations of bullying made against Meghan by several of her former aides. He went on to say, "So there's that, but then there's also the allegation from Harry that the palace lied. There was a separate story about him, about his brother William bullying him out of the royal family." He said that he was surprised to discover that the palace had issued a statement on his behalf and on the behalf of his brother denouncing these claims, essentially saying that neither of them believed that William had bullied Harry. He'd said that the palace was willing to lie to protect his brother. It was pretty strong stuff.